So let's talk about David. Now, this is all new to me, so I'm really interested to kind of watch all this and get your take on it.
I'm excited to watch it and get your take on it since you don't know. Because, I'm made to believe that I'm like such a crazy person that I can't keep friends, that everything I do is like fucking toxic and nuts. And I'm like, I can't be like that nutty. I mean, I'm not, like I did go to a mental hospital 3 times that year, but I feel like they made me that way because I like was totally fine before. I was like kicking okay.
Okay, so I've got a bunch of compilations. One is just David being problematic. David, Jason, Tana. Oh, I guess he was trying to have a threesome with Tana all the time. Jason calling you fat.
Who was 18 at the time that he tried to kiss her off camera, and she's like, I didn't want it. It was so disgusting. And then he kept trying to have sex with her. Right, so and he was 45. I'm like, oh, she's like 18. Stop.
So let's watch. Here, let's just start from the top here. Now, there was actually one part of this compilation where he tricks one of his friends into making out with Jason in a mask, which, by the way, was really disgusting. And then, so this whole compilation we made got removed from the internet. And so David clearly has some protocol with his MCN with YouTube where if anyone uploads this clip, it automatically gets blocked, which leads me to believe that David is in some form trying to suppress content that makes him look bad. Because I know he did get a lot of shit for this. I do think we have that clip regardless.
Ooh, how did we get it? A screen record?
I think we have it.
Ew. You know what my biggest problem with him is? Like, he never once acknowledged any of this, that nothing he did was wrong ever. Like, you can't just say, sorry, that was gross. Like, you can't just say something in BPC. He just gets away with so much shit. And he's like a really, really problematic person, like an actually disgusting person like this behind the scenes, like trying to block the stuff that you did. Like,
so here it is.
Own up to it.
So best makeout ever. And so the situation, it was quite mean. One of his friends thought he was going to be making out with this girl, Corinna. And so she goes into the bathroom and she goes, oh, I don't look good. And then she goes back in and then Jason puts on this mask. It was like an old man's mask and then comes out. And by the way, I don't know what's wrong with Jason. he needs to have some dignity because he literally does anything for David. Yeah. And he's an old fucking man with kids. He kind of needs to have a little bit of dignity.
That was the greatest thing to me is that I couldn't be around Jason because I was a bad influence on his kids. Like, I couldn't live with him because the ex-wife was like, I'll take away your kids. Meanwhile, he lived with 2 other guys that were banging chicks every night so loud you could hear them fucking in the next room next to his kids.
He lived with them?
Yeah. He lived with them for 4 years.
Jason lived with David?
It was Scott and Todd. And they were
Who are those guys?
Vlog Squad people.
Jason, you have a family.
And his kids were right next to Todd's room where he'd be like fucking girls all the time. They were doing coke. But I was the bad influence. I was like, oh my God, he's so gross.
Jason,
he produced a porn last year with David lookalikes and Natalie lookalikes inside of David's house, and they laughed about it on the pod. He's so disgusting. What's even more disgusting is they get away with this shit, right? She was 18, but now he's hanging out with other 18-year-olds, like Charlie D'Amelio, and being like, oh, come visit my daughter.
Okay, wait.
Stop! You're so gross.
So anyway,
stop hanging out with the Sway House, Jason. You're 48.
So anyway,
gross.
To go back to where I was. So David set up his friend to make out with Jason, think he was making out with a girl. Then the guy came out and said, I did not have he did not have my consent. He didn't tell me he was doing that. It was not okay that he did that.
Yeah, it wasn't set up.
And so David now has a block in all territories protocol on that clip. You can see right here. So actually, I do want to show it, but I don't. Because I'll dispute him, I don't care. But do we have it? I mean, I'd love to show it.
He'll take this down if he'll take it.
He'll try, but come on.
Well, obviously he has some people.
He'll try, but come on. I've been through this. Ain't my first rodeo. This is how awesome this is. We're watching it in the block screen. This is the only way we can watch it. And frankly, I don't give a fuck, David. If you want to try to block this, it's fair use. This is my first rodeo. We're gonna watch it, and that's all this is gonna happen. So sorry, dude. Sorry. And in fact, we're gonna watch it on the block screen, which is kind of epic. So here it goes.
Alex has a scary old man mask that he's been using to scare people for a while now. I'm gonna convince Seth that he needs to make out with Corinna while she's wearing that old man mask. Seth, are you okay with making out with Corinna? Yes. Well, Corinna's gonna come out of my room before she has the mask on, and she's gonna show me how weird she looks in her outfit. I'm gonna tell her that it does look weird, and that I need to go and add some more padding to make her look more like an old man. I gotta put padding, you look kind of dumb. But instead of going to the room and adding more padding, Corinna's gonna hop out of the outfit and have Jason put it on instead. Corinna's taking myself now. Especially with Jason, this is like a porn.
Oh my God. Oh.
Anyway,
Get the gist.
the guy gets freaked out when he realizes Jason really like made out with him.
Yeah,
I'm like,
there's,
dude,
like,
you have
something-
no respect for yourself.
It's also something kind of like perverted about it. I don't know. There's something like not all together there. Like I don't really know what it is. Like he did that a lot. They did a lot of those kind of things, like kiss my mom, like just like weird pervy stuff that I was like, I don't know. It's like the Tana thing. He said it was a bit, but the cameras weren't rolling. He's like, oh, I kissed her in the closet. And she goes, I didn't want it. And like she says that in the vlog, and David's like, oh, that's gross. And it's like, it's just like, ew, I don't know.
I would never do that. Put on a mask and make out with another dude for a gag when he thinks he's making out with a girl.
I mean, he's just desperate.
So anyway, here, that part we cut out of this because he blocked it. So here's everything else of David being problematic.
Black guy. Yeah, it may be awkward at first, but I'm sure. What's going on?
He's coming over. He's our only black friend. Don't ruin this for me, okay?
This is Alex. You probably already know. What's this? You want something to drink? What'd you... Come on, Alex. You guys have like goofy.
So
Like it's just like straight up like a race. Like watermelon is just the straight up racist jokes. Those are the jokes from like those old cartoons. That's like straight up like racist. Like there's nothing current, like new, trendy, funny, nothing.
this is the guy who made out with Jason, who later makes a video about it. I'll just watch the whole thing.
Hey, Seth, you want something to drink? What'd you... Come on, Alex. You guys have literally the goofiest people I've ever met. You guys, I'm sorry to sit so long.
Found out my friend Seth has a warrant for his arrest. And this is because he has a bunch of unpaid tickets. So today, I'm gonna turn him into the police station.
You're breaking the only friend code there really is.
Seth? Yeah. I'm just gonna be pretty
I hate how they
straightforward, okay?
laugh. It's like the shit they say is not that funny.
No, like he said. No, but then he will like cut and be like, okay, everyone, we're gonna come in with a laugh, and everyone has to like laugh as if like you said something funny.
That's so fake. How can you do that? I could never do that. He really does that?
Yeah.
He would make, what would he tell you? Would he ever be like, you didn't laugh enough?
No, but he'd be like, okay, guys, let's try. Like he redoes stuff all the time. He's like, okay, let's try it one more time. Everyone just like laugh more when she says this or like something.
Oh, it's so exhausting. So phony. This is the same guy. I don't know why they keep fucking with this guy.
This was like early on. This was like kind of before I was in the group. I didn't really know Seth too well. I met him a couple of times, but this was before.
Going to the police station to turn you in.
I know, that's what I thought.
Don't worry, officers. We got it from here.
But you're joking, right? We're not going to the police station.
With the amount of overcrowding in jails right now, you'll get out in a couple weeks.
We're here at the Los Angeles Police Department.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
I want me to go in there on myself, man.
I'm not going in there. I have warrants.
Oh, here it is. Take it blocked. Or maybe the first part got blocked with him explaining.
The stuff with Jason and those bits, one, I did not consent to those things. I did not. David also shouldn't have done it. Period. It's not right.
Oh, look at the Japanese food. We're trying.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. First, we're starting off with
No!
It's not racist. That's like the sounds I hear when they talk.
No, it's not racist as long as I keep saying no.
Oh, okay. We're doing. No! I give this one 5 sushi rolls out of 8.
No!
What?
I know, I just have to keep saying no. Now we're gonna try this one.
I think it's called Don't Be in this game.
I love shooting people of different ethnicities. Yeah, man, I want to shoot some black people. Oh, we're cops. Oh, gotcha. Nigga!
So you've been seeing this girl for a month?
Around a month, yeah.
Do you love her?
Fuck off.
Is Brandon good at sex?
Honestly, yeah.
She's 17.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Brandon. What's up?
What? Anyway,
She couldn't get into Jason's party because she wasn't 18. Like, I knew about this. That's when I distanced myself. And Jason would always be pissed at me that I wouldn't film with Brandon. I'm like, he's an actual, like, pedophile. And we're actually, like, and he's, like, 24.
Having sex with a 17-year-old isn't pedophilia.
It's pedophilia, for sure.
It's
with a minor, for sure, was. That's an actual pedophile. Like, it's a child. 17-year-old is a child.
So, okay, whatever. I don't need to debate that, but it's illegal.
And it's a pedophile.
Well, pedophile is someone that has sex with kids.
She's a child. That's a child.
But you don't magically become not a child when you go turn from when the clock ticks midnight.
That actually is like how it works. Yeah. Like you also have no business being with like an 18-year-old, but like 17 is an actual child. It's actually legal. Like you actually should go to jail.
But, okay, well, I'm not here to debate that. But some states it's 16.
But it's not that in California.
I know it's illegal. It's fun, and also old guys shouldn't be creeping on 17-year-olds.
Okay. So, anyways, where were we going with it?
So in response to this is
So on that,
the tricking the guy into kissing was really twisted.
Right.
He's blocking it, so he's obviously afraid of the criticism, which is interesting. The racist jokes and stuff. I mean, I don't think it was like super bad. Just kind of in bad taste.
I don't think it's like. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have like a comment. I think it's bad, but I also think you should take like accountability. Everyone else has to. You just can just like skim.
I mean, other people did less. Like Jenna Marbles, like had to like leave the internet in shame, and this is all.